Welcome to the next episode of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime Review. Yeah, time to see Kaiba beat Joey's ass for a weird way. It's gonna be crazy. Now, this episode is about, we all know Kaiba's not dead, but Kaiba coming back, getting back his deck from Yugi because, Yugi got his deck back, and then Joey challenges Kaiba to a duel. And then, of course, it's kind of a whole thing. It's only one episode. It's not like a two-part like the last couple of episodes, but let's get into it. Because, god dang it, Kaiba, you rich boy, as Joey would say. Let's get into it. Of course, Pegasus knows that, Kaiba's alive because, Millennium Items, and also because we all knew that when Yugi duel faked Kaiba. But, of course, Pegasus has a plan, instead of, it's like every villain's plan. They think they have a plan, and by the time they're about to execute it, it's done. So let's see what everyone else is up to. Oh yeah, Kaiba also apparently knows how to fly a helicopter, as one does. Also, he's off to save his brother Mokuba. Of course, like previously stated, and in many other times throughout the show, he will continuously say how he does not care about Yugi and his friends. Even though he kind of does, but, Kaiba's saying that, so let's just believe what he thinks. Yeah, and then of course we have Bakura once again talking about how the Millennium Items work and how apparently the Millennium Ring can tell where every other Millennium Item is. It's basically like ancient Egyptian GPS in a weird way, because apparently that's what it can do. Yeah. Oh yeah, and also Kaiba looks pissed as hell here. And also, apparently, conveniently knows where Yugi and his friends were. Somehow, not even like a tracking device or Yugi telling him. No, he just knows. That's Kaiba. He's rich. He just knows. And then Joey's like, you can't go in there by yourself because some of us have noble causes. But because this is Kaiba, he does not give a crap. Because Kaiba is the rich douchebag of the show. So, yeah. Also, I love how he just has a bunch of cards like this. Is it's like one each individual card in each space, or is it like multiple cards stacked on top of each other? And of course, above it is technically the first dual disc, which, it's really awkward, and I don't know how they work, and it's still kind of confusing. Look, I don't know. It's just really weird how they work. Oh yeah, and also side note, if you look on the bottom left corner, apparently Kaiba also has a Red Eyes Black Dragon. See, they're not that rare. He also has one. He doesn't like to bring it up, because of the whole thing. Yeah, apparently how it works is you have the small thing on your wrist, which kind of acts like the life point, so it's kind of like the dual disc. You put your deck there, and then you add, some cards on the table, and then you throw the damn thing. I don't know why you have to throw it. That's just the weird part. And then, of course, Joey's problem with winning this duel is that he keeps throwing lower attacking point monsters against Kaiba's monster, which has way more attack points. I get it, but I don't think brute forcing your way is the way to win in Yu-Gi-Oh! That's just not how it works for the most part in Yu-Gi-Oh! And this is also one of those things where you have to put one monster on the field and then activate polymerization. You don't do that in your hand. That's just weird. That would be weird. Oh yeah, and then Kaiba summons his Blue Eyes, because boss monster, and to show how much better he is than Joey, or at least that's what Kaiba's going for, because Blue Eyes White Dragon in the season 1, I guess, equaled almost instant win, unless you go up against Yuki and he has Exodia, then you're screwed. Like how Kaiba's literally insulting Joey after the duel, Yuki is just so calm. He's like, no, Kaiba, don't, instead of kind of being a little bit more mad, a little bit supporting, it's just like, I am so calm during this situation, I ain't gonna yell. It's just so weird. Oh yeah, here's Bandit Keith. Oh yeah, he didn't get introduced yet, but in the next episode or so, he will be. And he's, I guess obviously from America because of Bandana, to show that he is from America. It says in this flashback, has some random kid from the stands go in and duel for him or reading the instructions. Apparently the kid plays a card that has 1,850 attack points and says, I took all your life points, which is not possible because we saw previously Bandit Keith had a monster that was about 2,400 attack points or so. How does a monster with less attack points but a normal monster with no spell cards or quick spell card beat a monster like that? This just makes no sense. What is this? Like Pokemon or like Beyblade? I don't know. It's just, that does not how that works. Also, I like how for the duel mat, it's like the actual one in real life, like these, look, like these, like that. That's kind of cool, actually. And then I guess they wish each other luck, but Kaiba's still gonna insult the gang as he goes along, Kaiba style. Yeah, that was episode 16. Yeah, basically the majority of it was Kaiba against Joey, and then, hey, this is Pegasus, and how he's kind of an evil man. And another bad guy, Bandit Keith, will get introduced in, the next couple episodes. Well, that's what we got. I'll see you all next Saturday for the next episode, or episodes of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime.